Hey guys, how you doing? Evylyn here and welcome to another video. So today guys we're going to be talking about quite a few things, and the one main thing I'm going to focus around at the very end of the video is going to be how Heroic Strike is going to be affected in the near future. Unfortunately I won't get into that right now, but what I will get into is this week's competition winner, and the winner should be on the screen right now. Congratulations. Now all you have to do to claim the prize, make sure you send me a YouTube message and include your email and your nationality. Next we're going to have a new prize, and the prize should be on the screen right now. And all you have to do for a chance to win that prize is make sure you like the video, leave a comment because it's going to be choosing a winner from the comments, and make sure you're subscribed as only subscribers can win. Okay, so guys, first up today we're going to be talking about all the changes for 5.4 PTR that have happened in the last couple of, maybe last month since I posted my last video. Now there's been about 10 major changes. The two main ones being to resilience and battle fatigue. Battle fatigue now does 55% healing reduced up from 45%, and base resilience has been increased up to 72% up from 65%. So guys, I did a small little arena here to show you guys how the changes are affected in arena. You guys can judge for yourselves. But I personally think there's no change at all. All they did was increase everybody's damage, increase the base resilience, so they could basically change it so PvE would do a lot more damage, which is what they originally intended. So it doesn't affect us in any sort of way, but it does help lower players get a little bit more bang for their buck, so to speak. So anyways guys, here's the arena and hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so guys, playing some Kitty Cleave here. Now the idea here is to apply as much pressure as we can on this hunter so we can get the kill on him, while kindly interrupt the heals from the priest, and also making sure to reflect any of the spells from the Pharaoh, like Cyclone. So guys, I'm gonna shut up and play some music so I don't bore you guys too much talking in this video. So let's play some music and hope you guys enjoy the arena. We'll get on with the rest of the video after the arena is over. So the next change is going to be the slam. Slam is now doing 25% more damage, but your rage cost is also increased by 24%. And basically what that means, the rage cost is 25 rage, and the damage is 275% weapon damage. That's what deep wounds damage is increased by 65%. Now that's pretty beefy, and I'm going to show you guys as we attack this shaman right here. I'm going to charge in on the shaman here. So I'm going to Molten Strike, Colossus Smash, hop all TDs and slam 4 times in a row. And you're going to see how much damage you do right now. I'm going to check quickly on the meters, see where I did. Okay, so the crit is going to be 125k, which is pretty decent considering the shaman as a shield has 74.5% resilience, almost 75% resilience. Deep wounds is doing 39k, almost 40k damage. There's a second change made to slam. Slam now does 35% of the weapon damage on all targets with sweeping strikes. So I'm going to be attacking 500 pets here, as you guys can see, and I'm hitting an average of 12k per hit, which is actually pretty beefing when you think about it. So it's between 5 and 12k from what I can see. It's actually pretty decent, I like that. Okay, so the next change is Evylyn now removes roots on snares, same like Safeguard. But for some reason it bugged out like literally 9 times, because as you guys are going to see right now, I tried to safeguard, instead of safeguarding to the banner, instead it just removes the root and it doesn't actually safeguard to the banner. But it does use safeguard, so it did safeguard to the banner, but it didn't actually do the event. But as you guys can see here, it does this time. So that was like 1 out of 10 that I actually did it properly. I personally see Evylyn being really good in duels, specifically because of the fact that you can use Mass Spell Reflect now more often because you don't need to reduce the damage on your banners. But in Arena I still think it's going to be more viable to use Safeguard because of the 20% damage reduction that you may need on your healer. So as of now, warriors have 3 ranged attacks. The obvious one would be Stormbolt, which actually has a 4-second duration now on a stun. As you guys can see, 4, 3, 2, 1 stun, which is pretty cool. It's pretty good for CC and arenas and such. The next one is actually going to be Impending Victory, and Impending Victory is a 10 range cost. Now it's got a 20-yard range on it, but because you're glyphed with the glyph of Vicious Throw, increase the range on Impending Victory by 15 yards. Now the other glyph, which I currently have there, Glyph of Impaling Throws, what it does is when you throw your heroic throw and you get in melee range, it will give you back your weapon because it sticks this axe into the target and allows it to basically pull the weapon out and reset your cooldown. You can use it again, charge in again, cooldown reset, use it again, leap over, cooldown reset, use it again, Stormbolt, charge in, cooldown reset, use it again, Impending Victory, run back over, get it again, heroic throw, charge back in. Didn't work that time, kind of bugged out, should have gotten that back. But as you guys can see, there's still a small bit bugs in it, but that's why it's the PTR. So here guys, I'm going to be showing you guys some tools arena I did where I was using the ranged warrior attacks, all 3 of them. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm going to play some music and let you guys enjoy it. Just watch out for all the abilities I use and watch me using them, really cool. This next change is the Hamstring. Hamstring no longer has a global cooldown. As you guys are going to quickly see in this duel here, I'm actually going to be applying a lot of pressure to the mage because of the fact that I can instantly gain damage on the mage and just apply as much pressure as I can, because the mage can't really do anything. Every time I charge in, I just get Hamstring strike up, mortal strike, some slams in there, maybe some cluster smashes. The mage just really got taken a hell of a lot of damage, and as you guys can see, he just counter after counter after counter. There's not much he can do because I'm basically just able to close him down every time he tries to move, and he's going down really quickly. I'm not even having to use CDs here because of this reflect up here, because I know he's going to do something nasty. Leap over and finish the job pretty easy. And lastly, the stances. The stances have been changed to 1.5 seconds. So you can literally charge in here, change the battle stance, someone jumps on you, go back to defensive stance, stone bolt, leap over, change back to battle stance. And once you get nuked, straight back to defensive stance, fear, charge in, change back to battle stance. You've been nuked a bit more, defensive stance, enough close to them together, shockwave, battle stance. You get a bit more damage, defensive stance. Just something like that. Like, you can quickly switch stances. Warriors have actually gotten their stance dancing back, which I quite like. It's something I used quite a lot when in Cataclysm and previous expansions, and I have an awful lot of feeling Warriors are going to be pretty happy that this is back in the game. So it's something to rejoice for anyone who's a hardcore fan of stance dancing. Okay, so guys, my final thoughts on all the changes. Some of them were really good, some of them were okay. The main ones I want to really focus on talking about though at this very moment is the ranged warrior abilities. Now I can see that being somewhat good in certain duels, etc, things like that. Pretty cool like that. The 72% base resilience is pretty intense actually, especially combined with the trinkets. Like, really dixty hard. You don't hit like any, basically things that should be hitting like 200k, 300k on live are hitting for like 120k now because of that resilience change. As regards to Hamstring and Slam, which are the main ones I really want to talk about at the end here, Hamstring and Slam actually have changed warriors for the good. Slam is now hitting like a truck, which makes Heroic Strike look more like a slap instead of a punch, which means basically I don't ever see myself using Heroic Strike anymore because of the fact that Slam now does 25% more damage and it costs less rage than Heroic Strike, but it costs enough rage so you don't need to watch your rage, so you won't actually go over your cap and have to spam your Heroic Strikes because of the fact that you might like want to do some more extra damage because you've gone too high in your rage. I don't think that'll happen that much anymore. And with regards to Hamstring basically the only reason for Heroic Strike was the hitting strikes cliff. All in all, I would say Heroic Strike is definitely dead. There's no reason to use Heroic Strike anymore. I don't see the point in using it at all, especially in arenas, because of the fact that you're never going to go top rage if you're spamming slammers all over the place. And when you will be, because you want to do max damage as a warrior. Now the thing is, might be still good as Fury. I'm not too sure. Haven't really played Fury that much. It might be good as protection, but as arms it's pretty much dead. The useless ability. It's just, yeah, might use it in PvE, but that's about it. Other than, well, I suppose if you're in battle stance you might use Heroic Strike as well, but I personally think it's dead. Most of the time warriors are going to be in defensive stance because of the fact that they don't want to take too much damage. So in my opinion, Heroic Strike is dead. So all in all, yeah guys, warriors looking good. There you have it. The patch is literally a week and a half away maybe. So, well, the end of the season is a week and a half away, and then pretty much that's going to be after that, and then there's going to be a week probably of waiting around, and then we're going to get a new patch, which I'm really looking forward to. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to. With that also being said, actually I'm going to, before the patch hits, I'm going to be releasing my final thoughts on every single change that warriors have had to them, and how I feel we're going to do overall as a class as soon as 5.4 hits. I'm also going to be doing the same thing for rogues. So I'm going to probably combine that into one big video that you guys are going to see. So you guys should definitely check out and watch out for that. Also, I just want to remind you guys that I'm going to be going away on the 22nd, which is this Thursday, and I'm going to be coming back on the 28th. So if you guys don't see any videos from me that week, well, 6 days, just you guys know why. So yeah guys, that's all the Warrior Changes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just remember to hit the video a like, maybe leave a nice comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this. So anyways guys, thank you for watching. This is Evy out. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.